Hello, Tammy Cinematic Skeins lunch break episode. And it's going to be a shorter lunch break episode because I've technically already used up much of my lunchtime because I had to go to the pharmacy. But anyway, hello. Well, let's try to get through this quickly. I'm going to go through some things that involve giveaways, the remainder of what I've purchased for the yarn crawl. You knew I was going to, and what I'm working on, and unboxing. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all this in 30 minutes. Goals. Anyway, I am Tammy, Cinematic Skeins. I knit things, crochet things, sew things. I bought a Zoom loom. That's what I meant to get. I forgot to bring it in here. You guys have seen them. It's fine. You don't need to see mine. It's the same as everybody else's. Bought a Zoom loom so I can do that, the little toy sheep I showed on the last episode thing. Anyway, and I think that's it. Yes. Okay. So first and foremost, I am going to mention the make along or knit along. Yeah, it's a knit along that I'm doing right now. It is for the, actually I already posted a video on here. Well, I mentioned that I was thinking about doing a make along, but it wasn't like official. So I am doing a make along of the Super Swirl shawl. So it's going to run from today through July 1st, because I feel like it takes me a month to do a sweater with my schedule, and 2 months should be enough to do a DK shawl. Honestly, you could probably get it done quicker than that. I know I've done a test knit for a DK shawl and I got it done quicker than that. So I think 2 months is a good leeway. If you don't think so, if you think 3 months would be better, let me know. Pop a comment down below and I'll extend it if I need to. But anyway, I'm going to do a make along. In addition to that, as I mentioned in the little short video, I'm doing a giveaway for a Super Swirl with the pattern. So doing a make along, enter the giveaway, you could win the yarn to participate in the make along. But anyway, yeah, details on that, I put it in my Cinematic Skeins Ravelry. So there's a little discussion thread for this, and it's also on Instagram. So you just tag your FOs with Swirl Cal, and there you go. And that's how you enter. 1 entry per person. Well, actually, no, I take that back. 1 entry per project. You want to make 2 and you can do it in the time span? Go for it. Anyway, so yes, there's that. Trying to get through all the things because I have to go back to work and it's miserable and draining my life. And then I just posted the monthly Instagram, like you guys know, I've been doing monthly giveaways on Instagram. So I just posted that this morning. I found out that since I switched my Instagram account type, I can schedule posts now. So like, I don't have to be like, oh, I've got to post this today. I can like schedule it and have it post later, which is awesome. So yeah, that's out there. So there's Instagram giveaway for that. The make along or the knit along, whatever. The knit along for the shawl, there will be a giveaway, but it's going to be a mystery prize. I'm either going to pick up something or grab something from Stash. I don't know. Yes. What else? I am still planning to go to Flock Fiber Festival in August as a goer and not a vendor. I'm just waiting for my boss to approve a change to my time off. Before I make all the arrangements and whatnot. I may or may not be hanging out at the U2 yarn booth. We'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get to the things. I gotta go back to work. For the Super Swirl shawl, I've already started mine. I started mine technically on Sunday because I didn't think I'd have any knitting time today, and I probably won't. But I've started mine. I've only gotten this far. It's fine. I've got a little marker marking the front. That's all I've got done. Isn't it cute? I love seed stitch. Focus. There we go. That's all I've got done so far. That's it. It's whatever. It's whatever. I have 2 months, right? I'm still working on the sleeves for my woodland sweater. I don't have that in here. Okay, let's open the Beltane box. And I think I was going to go ahead and cancel this, but I'm going to finish out the year for the Bewitched Pigments box. I'm going to finish out the year. Beltane box. Mayday! good time to cast on new things, blah, blah, blah. Okay. We got a recipe for chocolate cinnamon cookies. Yeah. There you go. You want the recipe, you let me know. That sounds delicious. I made blueberry muffins this morning. Some tea. This is Oregon Tea Traders Licorice Spice Herbal Tea. If you've not had licorice tea before, it's actually quite good. And if you eat beef, it's very good as a marinade for London broils. Just saying. Ask me how I know. Anyway. Oh, this is pretty, even with the yellow. I like this one. This is Under the Cauldron. Come on, come on, come on. There's nothing behind me for you to focus on. Come on. Oh my God, this freaking thing. I don't have any boards in here, do I? Oh, I have a black bag. It's full of yarn. Whatever. I'm not going through all this. All right, focus, focus. Look, focus on the card. There we go. Focus on the card. What the hell is wrong with this thing? There we go. That's what it looks like. I'm just gonna stop turning that on. Oh, you know what? The paper tells me what else in here. All right, so that's the yarn. Fiber goodies. There's a wooden needle case, which I'm guessing is what this is. Thought it was lipstick and I was curious. Okay, so there's a needle case. That's nice. Fire candles and matches. Oh, cool. So the altar goodies are candles and matches. There's tea and a cookie recipe. Okay, I've already opened that. Cool. There's another of those little containers of matches. Come on. Me. Matches. Matches. And some altar candles. Altar candles. Okay. And that is our belting box. Done and done. Okay. Spinning. All right, there's going to be yarn, but I do have more fiber. And I did order more fiber, but in my defense, it was 40% off. And yeah, that'll be here. Actually, it should be here this afternoon. But in the meantime, the spinning box that I went over during my super long episode, I have decided is a better value because when you look at, I already said this in the video, but I really thought about it. Paradise Fibers is between, from their website, it says between 4 to 10 ounces. So you never know. You could only get 4. The spinning box, you always get the same amount of fiber plus extras. So it's a better value because you're always going to get at least 10 ounces of fiber. So you're never going to get just 4 ounces and you're still paying $35 for 4 ounces as opposed to 10. Whereas this, you pay the 40 something and you're always going to get the same amount of regular fiber. It's a better deal. Anyway, I think I posted a picture of this on the Instagram, but I wanted to show it to you guys that don't follow the Instagram or don't have the Instagram or don't want to deal with the Instagram, whatever. This box is a silk box and it was actually sent to me in error because it's one of the regular subscription boxes. And when I reached out, they told me to go ahead and keep it. So I got a free box. And it came with this bag of silk cocoons. And I did a little, well, the Kamaj Fiber Arts, who does the spinning box, mentioned that these are good for your face. And I did a little research and they are. So what you do is you soak them in hot water. You put them on the tips of your fingers and you scrub your face. It's like a light exfoliant and apparently silk protein is good for your face. And it's very big in Asia. I'm surprised. Maybe I just didn't see them. These are probably in some of the Korean beauty shops I went into when I was in South Korea. So I just think this is really cool and I'm gonna try it. So yeah, I got these. You can also make, you can make yarn with it because, you know, silk. But apparently it's really hard to get the sticky stuff separate from the silks proteiny stuff, and I don't know. I'm gonna try though to see if I can create my own fiber. I don't know. We'll see what happens. When am I gonna do this? Who knows? Tea. This is the postcard. Isn't that cute? All the silk moths. A bundle of mulberry silk, which you can use to spin, blend, or make silk paper. Ooh, I might make paper. I've made paper before. I made paper in school. I like making paper. We put little flowers and stuff into it and sewed our own little books. Mine had a velvet cover. This is Silk Road from East to West, which is a blend of merino and mulberry silk. That's beautiful. This one is 18 micron merino, polewart, and red Erie piece silk. You can see the shine. See it? Isn't that pretty? It's very pretty. A lemon lime swizzle stick. Isn't that what these are called still? Are these still called swizzle sticks? I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna munch on that while I work. And a dyeing project. This is, and there's a tutorial on the YouTube, and I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna do this at some point. Oh, here we go. Silk cocoons. Mulberry silk cocoon is one continuous strand of silk. The enzymes are used by the silkworm to be able to blah, 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 blah. Sadly, the worms must be killed so the silk is kept intact. However, with Erie peach silk, which is what this is, the worm is allowed to live and escape, and then the silk is reeled from the cocoons. Peach silk is more matte and fuzzier than mulberry silk. That's cool. That's cool. I like things that don't kill things. I have to keep that in my head when I'm buying things. Okay, here it is. The cocoons are stiff due to a substance called sericin. This must be removed when using silk to make yarn or stretching the silk. And she says she's never had great luck with removing the sericin. But anyway, you can dye the cocoons with acid dye, string them up, and use them as tree garland. That sounds pretty cool. So yeah, that was the thing on the silk. Here we go. Bleeding tissue paper. Okay, so this is bleeding tissue paper, which I assume is just a bunch of dye on this piece of paper, and you soak it and you get the dye, which that's what I'm thinking. I haven't watched the tutorial yet, but I'm thinking it's probably the fiber reactive dye or whatever. Oh no, it would have to be a protein dye, wouldn't it? I don't know. Anyway, I gotta work. No rambling. I gotta work. And a little piece of silk. So I'm just gonna dye a little silk handkerchief, and then I'm gonna sew a little bit of elastic maybe on it or something, and then make a head wrap. I don't know. This is too small for that, isn't it? I don't know. This will just be something fun to do. Or I could dye this and then do embroidery on. Oh yeah, let's do that. All right, I'm gonna dye it and then do an embroidery pattern on it. I think that would be cool. Okay, so that was the extra spinning box that I received. And I'm still waiting to find out when subscriptions open up. I keep checking the website. I don't know if they only open up at certain times of the month, or if it's like Yarnable, where I have to get on a waiting list. I am on the waiting list, but I don't know if it's like as an extensive waiting list as Yarnable has. Anywho, that's that box. And then another box. This is from Haverland. You guys know I've done a couple of Haverland Advents now. They have the Nick Cage Advent. So this is the drive-in box. And it's like I don't know if she's just doing it for the summer, but it's a drive-in box inspired by classic movies and the drive-in. There you go. And why can't I do movie boxes that look this awesome? Look at the movie ticket sticker. Where did she get these? I need these. I want to put these on my boxes. Anyway, so jealous. There's a bunch of candy in here. I've eaten some of it. Thingies. with the movies on them and a little history. Like, she does research, y'all. She does the research. Me, I'm just like, I like this movie, it's awesome. But she's like, here's the history of this and this and this. Like, I watch those documentaries and whatnot, but I don't really like dive into it when I'm dying. But I think this is really cool and informative, and I love this kind of stuff. And where did she get the movie confetti? Where did she get where does she find these things? We need to collaborate. Like, why do I dye yarn? She's already dyeing yarn for movies. I'm not special. It's fine. Anyway, show you these colorways. Enter the Dragon. It's yellow. I mean, Enter the Dragon. You've seen the outfit. It's also in Kill Bill. The outfit, the yellow outfit with the black stripe. Which there should be black stripe in this. I'm just saying. Anyway, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This isn't focusing. I'm so sorry. There it goes. Okay. You guys know it does that. And there's stitch markers in here too. Feature presentation. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dang, I gotta go back to work. Beach Blanket Bingo. Starlight Drive-In. Do you guys listen to Lucero? Okay. Okay. See that we have a Starlight Bar in Richmond, Virginia. I don't know if it still exists, but there was a Starlight Bar in Richmond, Virginia. At the end of the night, they would play the Lucero song, Where You Got to Go. Anyway. Home. I need to go home. Night of the Living Dead. Not to move, to visit. It's been a while. I just want to go back. Intermission. And I've decided, that's the other thing. I can talk about that too. I Spit on Your Grave. I don't know how much time I have left. I might have enough time to talk about it. We'll see. Smokey and the Bandit. I loved this movie when I was a kid. I don't know why. I think it was Dom DeLuise. I had a thing about Dom DeLuise when I was a kid. I haven't watched it in years though. I might watch that this weekend. Gator Bait. I haven't seen this one. I've seen all the other ones so far. And Hot Buttered Popcorn. Very cool. More candy. But yeah, look at the confetti. It's so cool. Anyway, that was my Haverland box. And the other I bought the next one too. Or I pre-ordered the next one. The next one is Roger Corman themed. And I had to reach out to her on that one because I was like, look, before you announce this box, I already had plans to do a Roger Corman themed yarn dyeing. So hopefully we won't like cross paths. Like, I'm not trying to imitate you. Like, I was already going to do this. I got the records to show because I'm doing, for the summer, there's going to be like a little Halloween in July type thing. And I'm going to be doing Roger Corman themed yarn. However, I'm thinking, because just from having gotten some of her boxes before, she's going to be like all over the place Roger Corman. My focus is Roger Corman Poe films because they primarily starred Vincent Price. So that's what my theme is. It's Vincent Price, Poe, Roger Corman films. But Roger Corman has a lot of films. So hopefully we won't crisscross too much and we won't have similar colorways. But even if we do, I mean, I'll like it. So... yes. So the next box from her will be the Roger Corman box. And I think I told you guys already, but I mean, October's a ways away. I got her October box because it's also my style of movie. It's Hammer horror films. Yes. Which, yeah, Vincent Price, Christopher Lee. Yeah. Anyway, see, we're on the same, we should be movie pals. Those are the boxes. Okay, those are the boxes. And the rest of the Yarn Crawl yarn. Here we go. Ready? All right. Walked into Juju's, saw a shawl on a mannequin, loved it, immediately bought the exact same yarn and downloaded the pattern. Don't know if I'm going to use that pattern still, but I'm definitely, yeah, the yarn. This is Earth Yarns, fingering weight. It's self-striping. I knew this already. And I don't have this colorway, so it's fine. This is 30/20. And the shawl, in case anybody's interested, was the Arnica shawl. And there's two versions. There's a single skein version and a 2 skein version. And I got the 2 skein. I'm going to do the 2 skein version probably if I make it with this. But that's what I got this yarn for, because I thought it was super pretty and would go with like everything. And it was like nice and light and mostly garter stitch. It was cool. I bought this yarn. Okay, there you go. And then I showed you guys this yarn I got from the yarn crawl. This is the Malabrigo Caracol or carrot, however you pronounce it. That yarn, this yarn. I did order 2 more skeins of it. I didn't need 2 more, but I didn't realize that until I'd ordered 2 more because I wasn't sure how many I would need. Anyway, I found a pattern that works for this, and the really funny thing is Malabrigo just posted the same pattern on their Instagram today. Anyway, I bought that pattern, and in that pattern, they don't use this yarn. They use Malabrigo Rasta, and it's Rasta and another one of their yarns. It's 2 of the Malabrigo thicker yarns, and they alternate them, and there's like a garter stitch. Anyway, long story short, when I was looking at the pattern on Ravelry, somebody did use this yarn, and for the garter stitch between the stripes, they used a regular chunky yarn. So I bought chunky yarn to use with this. I don't think this one's gonna work. It might. I got this one because I wasn't sure if it would be dark enough to work, but I think I might over dye it. I think I'm gonna do a black wash on this to make it more copper, like maybe like a yellow over dye and then a black over wash to give it like a coppery tone so it matches this better and it's darker. I wasn't sure that one would match, but I knew that, which is why I got 2 black ones. And this will be my garter stripe in between the stripes of this. So I got that. These are 11 bucks. I don't feel bad about it. And then, since I was there, and my woodland sweater is being made with the Queensland Collection Kathmandu yarn, and I kind of want to make another copperhead tee, but in black. I got the rest of the black they had at Juju's, which is exactly how much I need to make another copperhead tee. Which I might make long sleeve because I have another skein of black in the other room if I have enough left over. I'm going to do another copperhead tee. Probably going to do the snakes in blue, I think. So that was Juju's. Oh, and I got a Juju sticker. Juju sticker. Okay, so that's regular Juju stuff. And then Arkansas Yarn Co. was there. And I was like, dude, We Share Needles talks about you all the time. And she says, yeah, I know. So yeah, I got that. I got Mr. Mark's African Violets, which I thought was really pretty. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There it goes. Isn't that pretty? And I got, which one's this? There's a bee in my Texas blue bonnet because, you know, Texas, which I might stay in. That was the other conversation we were going to have. Isn't that pretty? Okay, was that it for Juju's? That was it for Juju's. And then West 7th, because, yeah. So what I did during my trunk show is I shopped around and picked out all the stuff that I wanted. And then I went back on Sunday to get it. The only thing I did not get was the special colorway. I thought Hunter had set it aside for me, but I didn't see it when I went to my pile. So I think maybe they sold it or something by mistake. I don't know. Anyway, they are making more and I'll just pick more up later if I so decide. I got some more Malabrigo because I love Dewberry. And this is like a bluer version of Dewberry. This is Purple Mystery. Isn't that pretty? And then I already have a skein of this, but I got a second one. This is Pearl. It's like a purpley beige or a grayish. So I'm going to put these with that. And I think I'm going to use these to do that Knit Fast Dye Warm cowl instead of what I set aside. I just wanted to do something purple because I like this purple because it's very blue purple. Like this is like true to color. It's a very blue purple. So I got those. And then I got West 7th Wool Toasted Marshmallow, which I thought was really pretty. There we go. There we go. Why does it do that? All right, so this is toasted marshmallow, and I have 2 giant skeins of Nevermore, which is one of like a charcoaly gray that they have that will look really good with this. So yes, this is for an accent for yarn I already have. And that's it. Oh, and I got some stitch markers. These are jumbo stitch markers for that Caracol yarn. So I didn't have any jumbo stitch markers because I don't typically buy chunky yarns. So jumbo stitch markers. Did I do it? Did I do it? I did. All done. That's it. The other thing I wanted to talk about was my possibly, hey, get off of him. My possibly staying in Texas now, even though I've been talking about leaving for so long. My reasoning behind that, and the reason that I decided to take a dyeing break, I told you guys I wanted to focus on my health, get myself better. I had to go to the oncologist last week for testing because my blood is still weird. And I freaked out a bit because I don't know if I've discussed this on here or not, but my mom passed away from cancer. My grandmother passed away. I don't know if it was cancer or heart failure, but both my mom and my grandma had cancer. I think with my grandma, she was able to remove most of hers, but she had a lot of health issues in general. But my mom, it was cancer that took her. And so I freak out about cancer completely. It's one of the reasons I drink alkaline water and I do sort of stupid things that I do. But I was very upset about having to go there, and mostly not because of the potential of me having cancer, but because it brought up a lot of bad memories from when my mom was sick. And I posted something on my personal Instagram asking my friends to just like send me good thoughts or happy videos or puppy pictures or something to cheer me up. And not one of them reached out to me, not a single one. And it upset me so much that I've decided I'm not moving back to Virginia. That's not to say that I won't move anywhere else, but it really bothered me because like I'm there for them all the time. Even though I live here, if anybody ever needs anything, they know they can just reach out to me and I will help. That's the kind of person I am. And to not even have somebody send me like a thumbs up or a smiley face, it really upset me. So one of the reasons I wanted to leave Texas is because I have no friends here. That made me feel like I have no friends there. And I still feel that way. So I'm not moving back to Virginia. So yeah, I might be staying in Texas. I am thinking about putting my house on the market, contingent upon me finding another house. I gotta look into all that. And then I kind of have to like put things away because my house has so much crap in it right now, particularly yarn related. And to show this house right now would be like, is this a yarn shop? Like what's going on? What is all this stuff? And I feel like I would have to put all this stuff away to show my house where it doesn't look so cluttered. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to happen this year or next year, but yeah, that's that. I just wanted to put that out there. People suck. But dogs are great. Yeah. Anyway, I got to get back to work. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.